Oh my god, I knew I should have brought an umbrella. How the hell did I know it'd be raining and... It's interesting. Never seen you around here before. What's going on? Neophyte adventurer seeks the warrior of life. Well... Forgive my boldness, but you are Throat Garrote, are you not? I am. He of whom you speak? Then my search is at an end. A beguiled gentleman asked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not share with me. Pray remain here. I shall fetch him at once. Okay. Just go right through me, why don't you? Greetings, champion. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I've a request that you and you alone can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with the most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied 2 stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet, their courses set that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. Oh hey, the weather cleared. Lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. I do not wish to make any claims with certainty, and yet... Whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the scarlet star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land for my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouncement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. Oh, did you say money? Why the hell not? Let's go. Where are we going? Question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? A bowl of embers when I battled Ifrit? While its relation to flame cannot be denied, mine instincts tell me nay. The scene from my dream was more ridge than bowl. A giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap? Of course! The burning wall in eastern Thanalan. Ah, that cluster of immense crystals born of the 7th umbral calamity. Aye, it well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. Okay. As long as I'm getting paid for this. Ooh, fancy splash screen. Oh, wow, I'm surrounded by, cat and dragon girls. Anyway. Onward to eastern Thanalan! Wait a minute, I can just teleport. Camp Drybone. Is that a place or a command? You know, the closer I get, the more it kinda does resemble... flame. You could say I found the flame. And based on where these other adventurers are, I'd say I found my destination. Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. It is said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalamud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, the manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spicula, glasses at the ready. Oh god. Oh, found it. Alright, what the hell does he mean by anything out of the ordinary? Oh, that looks weird. No, wait, that's just part of the scenery. Is there any sort of, like, Easter egg thing around here? Like, maybe a marmot out of... that's not supposed to be here, just watching menacingly? Let's see... oh. Looks like there's a guy just, sunbathing. In the... shit, wait a minute. He's not sunbathing, it looks like he's unconscious! Found a guy face down on the floor. I'm sure he's fine, though. Didn't find anything unusual. Want me to check it out nonetheless? Ah, fine. I am getting paid for this, so whatever. Hey, are you dead? He makes a sound when I squeeze him. Oh, he's alive. Where am I? What's going on? Oh, we found you unconscious. What are you doing over here anyway? A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I'm content to be known as the Minstrel. This stalwart hero is Throat Garot. We have the pleasure of your name. Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. This hangover. My head, how did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a forestry physician look you over. Whatever that word is. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? All the way back at Thanalan. You know how long that takes a Lalafell to walk all the way over there? Wait a minute, I could just fly over there. Hell, I can teleport. What am I complaining about? Yeah, no trouble at all. He asked me to wait, so I will wait.
A few moments later.
Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. It was kind of you to wait. Thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The visitor also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of Ul'dah strike you as familiar? No. Maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the Twelveswood is in order. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there. Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridanius anon. This entire situation has knocked me off balance, I'm afraid. Throat, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. You can set out whenever you're ready. Okay. Can I just note that his model looks so much better than the current player character models? If this is a sign of what it's going to look like with the graphical update, I'm all for it. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned. Is it far? Will we need mounts? Nah, we could just get there by airship. Airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Follow the little purple-suited Stabby potato. And here we are. It is the airship landing. As you can see, airships land and take off. Oh, you probably want me to advance the story. Anyway, Throat, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Aye, they do. Foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. First time traveling by airship. I believe it will be. It's odd. I know the weapon on my back is called a sword, and I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet, hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. 2 tickets to Gridania, please. Put it on my tab. And here we are. This is Gridania. It's a lot of trees and forestry and racism. What I say? Huh? What's going on? You feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So this is Gridania. It seems unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it best if I follow your lead.
Clive is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives.
And this is a feature that was introduced in Edwalker, but apparently apparently side quests that can be done before Endwalker use it. This tavern, it reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else.
Okay.
A chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for the when or the where, an impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. Nah, that's found in the center of the planet. I can talk to her. Want me to put in a good word for you? When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Wait, what's this about talking to a mother crystal? This is a truly beautiful place. You've taken a liking to Gridania, then. I do like what I've seen of it. Seems a peaceful life here among the trees, only I just can't shake the strangest feeling. It's as if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right.
Patrol reporting, Commander. All's quiet with the Excel. No sightings of Garuda.
For which we are proud and profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? Oh, what's got him all shaken? You there, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you all right? Yeah, don't worry. It's the indigestion from the salsa that he had. Throat, do you know this gentleman? Yeah, I found him on the burning wall, face down, in the dirt. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course, Gridania owes a great debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seedseer is well versed in not only primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready to escort a guest to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Norfolk's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted an entry to the Lotus Stand. You don't need to yell when people are this close. I like that they just take us to our next location immediately. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead, if you would follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Hulot has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Connie Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I'm Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened some previous recollection. Yes, in the instance I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the XIV, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelveswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Throat has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. A winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk all in the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around? Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I've heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer.
Ugh, heartburn!
Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to resurface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Yeah, what he said. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. So you think me from another world, and my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth. Truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Throat. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you've the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Apkalu Falls. Okay. Gird myself for war, eh? I think I can do that. The Mistral has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkalu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Oh yeah, it's just up this way. Not too far from here. Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Oh, it's not gonna take... the one part where I have to go on foot. I wonder if where I'm supposed to be is where all these players and cutscenes are. This place, why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louis Soir gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose? To extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit! I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seer's presence, words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit, or Ifrit as he calls it. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, 'tis likely the primal, or if its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus I have resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where Archon Louis Soir paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision of which takes form will you do battle with a phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real, yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Oh, okay. Proceed then. Oh, we're in the Bowl of Embers. Where has he sent us? You stand in the Bowl of Embers, a site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. I don't know if I take a liking to that title, but okay. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno!
I am awake!
An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Oh. He looks buff. That's probably somebody's kink. It's time to uncover the truth. All right, time to find out who I am. Say the line, Clive. Ah, disappointing. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, throat. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. With the proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of the enemy's attack. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge action. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage.
Everybody got that?
Also, we're playing Final Fantasy XVI for a little bit. Alright, gotta get this ready. To meet. Aha! Ha ha! Aha! You can't hit me! Hey, look at me! I'm over here! Now I'm over here! What's the matter? I thought you were supposed to be this big bad thing that kills things! But you're just a wimp who can't hit anything smaller than you. Waboom! Haha! Perfect record! Which will not be sullied. I'm losing track of my words. There we go. Damn, this is an awesome gap closer. I kind of wish we got it before level 50. Oh, hi. Waboop. Oh god, really? Okay. Whew. I almost broke a sweat. It's free damage, yo. I am surprised that actually gave that to me. Oh. Okay, this is scripted. Oh god. Oh my. He's angry. He's angry that he can't hit me with any of his attacks. Must suck to be him. See? Look at me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, I guess I taunted him enough to use an insta-kill technique. Oh well, time to take these things out. Boom. Oh, wow. Why didn't you use that before? Holding out on me? Boom. Easy. Damn. Wow, already. boom. Ooh, that was close. Almost timed that one incorrectly. And I'm shocked it gave that one to me. Almost messed it up. I don't believe that one, but whatever. Making me have to rely on the his movements instead of timing. There we go. I did not get hit a single time. I'm shocked. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You're not the Ifrit. You are not Ifrit. I am. Then who the hell were we fighting this entire time? Oh, wow. Ah, so you found your answer. In the battle against your own mind, 'twould seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Look at the pixel count on that doggo. What a good nap. Felt like I was in a battle. Why am I hot all of a sudden? The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought back a friend with you. Oh my god, it's real. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There's no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer until one day, I came to understand it had been me all along. Dude, spoilers! I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that I could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. But I can imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt that I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. I was in search of answers when I went to Phoenix Gate, and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the Burning Wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Well, let's follow him. Ah, there we go. Now it looks like it's a burning wall of fire. I guess I just had to wait for nightfall for the crystals to start glowing. We've come this far, now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home.
Bark! Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Okay.
Let's follow him.
Lead the way, Torgal!
Look at that doggo. Look at that high graphical fidelity doggo. Ah, I see. Is this it, boy?
Orc!
The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do. Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix! The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events. Its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. Bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame.
Time to go!
It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek. And Valisthea awaits. I'm sure I'll be fine. I want to have those neat techniques in actual gameplay. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted to me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Throat. If you play the critically acclaimed RPG from the producer of Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XVI. Almost available for PC, and it soon has its second DLC coming out. The hell was he babbling on about? Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels. Until we meet again. Cool. I've done it! I've completed Final Fantasy XVI! Wait, what's this about what about this about MGP? I found the flame! Okay, so let's see. I get a mount. Oh, look at this! I also have a minion. And I get armor. Gee, I hope it's fitted for a Lalafell. There it is. Oh, there it is. Summon your Torgal pup minion. Go on, you know you want to pet the adorable fellow. What could possibly go wrong? Oh my god, look at this. It's perfect for a Lalafell. Wait a minute. Get out of my way, please. I need to see this. Oh my god, you can pet the dog. This is the best mount ever. So ends the crossover event for Final Fantasy XVI. Come, Torgal. You will have many pets in your future. Oh, wait a minute. Can you fly? Oh my god, you can fly. Oh, I can't pet it while it's in the air. Oh well.